boy. Let me bring y'all a little closer. Come a little bit closer. Let me hold you, baby. I will be good to you. And we can try to forget tomorrow. Make it last forever. Tonight. What's going on, everybody? We're going to give people time to get in the room before we get started. I forgot about that song. I might need to download that. That's Brandy. 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 So stupid. I love her. She's my girl. What's up, Young? What's going on? What's going on? I'm going live today. Give some people some time to get in the room and we're going to talk. Because we, as chosen ones, enjoy being alone. Like, everybody don't deserve our fucking attention. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of fucking pissant peasants out there with peasant mindsets. Not physically and financially poor. Spiritually poor. Mentally poor. They make nigga decisions, nigga moves, jackass moves, basically. How the hell you want money but complain every time you gotta get up to go to work? I don't understand the two. You can't want one hand and shit in the other. See which one get filled first. This is what we talk about. We done got to the point right now where we done had to defend ourselves from so many people that all come at us with objectives. And because we are the most wanted on the enemy's list, he's sending every flunky in his employ to try to befriend us and get in our face, and we ain't got no fucking time for that shit. We really, really don't. And this is something that the narcissists don't count on because they live for the approval of others. We could give two shits about what other people think. We don't care at all. We really don't. So I'm gonna give people time to get in the room. Yeah, they know we done for good. They know we done for good, but that ain't gonna stop them from trying because they're hopeless losers. Everything they touch, instead of the modest touch, everything they touch turns to shit. That's why they kids ain't about shit. They ain't about shit. That's why they want to be in your life, because they know if they're in your life, they're going to turn your life into shit too. So we just rather not be dealing with people. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what's going on, everybody? This is Intuitive Anthony. Give me 1 second. I'm cleaning my glasses. We're going to be talking about how chosen ones don't need. We really aren't looking for friends and people to hang out with because we realize that people are a distraction. You know what I'm saying? Andrea, what's going on? Appreciate you being here. We're going to be talking about the differences. One of the major differences. Brandon, what's going on? Appreciate you being here. I appreciate all y'all being here. We're going to be talking about the major differences. And this is what sets us apart from narcissists. I mean, besides their evil, wicked nature. Guys, don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe if you're not a member. Become a member by hitting the subscribe button. It's free. Hit the notification bell too so you'll be notified when new content comes available. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys. That costs nothing as well. It sends it up in the algorithm and lets YouTube know that it's a good video so they'll recommend it to others. Zayden, I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure, but welcome to the channel. And if you can contribute and the Most High moves you, I got to pay $60 on this room today, or later on the landlord's going to come by and put me and the puppies out. So if the Most High moves you to contribute, in the description, guys, Cash App and PayPal are the most efficient ways. Cash App, $ Anthony Young, 1978. PayPal is at Intuitive Anthony, 1978. So we're going to go ahead and get started. See, chosen ones, most of us are not looking to meet nobody. We're not looking to hang out with people because there is an overwhelming number of fake people in this world. And now that we on Hell's Most Wanted list, anybody that the Satan has the ability to access, whether they're doing that witchcraft, tarot cards, any of these people who play with them kind of things like that, the devil has a way in. Some people even come up to you. This is how blatant and belligerent and disrespectful the enemy is. So this will give you an idea of what he's going to do to the narcissist for not fulfilling their heavenly contract by taking you out. He will send people in your life to say that they're an empath too. They're a chosen one too. Knowing good and fucking well they're not a chosen one. They're a demon. Because how in the hell does the enemy have access to them? If the enemy has access to them, then they're under his employ. But see, these are the kind of people who really don't know the Most High, which makes our work so very important. Andrea, thank you for the contribution, guys. Thank you so much, Andrea. I appreciate that so much. I'm working on paying for the room, guys. So any contributions, the information is in the description. See, this is what it is. The narcissist made a contract. I made a deal with a literal demon. I am not being dramatic. I'm not being over the top. Chosen ones, you know this. You've seen their eyes turn black. You've seen them black eyes when they're yelling and that entity is in them and their eyes turn black like an 8-ball, a brand new 8-ball on a pool table, black. Shiny black, where there's no light coming in or out of them eyes, and we all know that the eyes are the windows to the soul. There's no soul in there. They forsake that soul and allow that demon to take residence in their body. But that soul that they are not using on this earth will be tormented forever in hell. And that's nobody's fault but their own. Yeah, the black eyes. This lets you know that they have a demon in them. And a lot of them have actively petitioned demons to come into their life because they're mad at God because everything that they wanted didn't turn out hunky-dory. So when the evil narcissist that took care of me since I was 10 years old came into my life, I was getting a lot of questions in my mind about, you didn't have your mama and you have to deal with this evil bitch right here, which she was an evil bitch. She still is an evil bitch. And, you know, I would be happy on the day when those demons come and unalive her. But I'll just wait and hear the good news when it comes. You know what I'm saying? Because she's of no value to no one. She is a liability in every room she's in. But they literally went out and invited this demon in. And the goal was you. You are the goal. You are what is supposed to be going after. Now, mind you, they couldn't stop you and stop your shine and keep you from moving and hustling and doing what you had to do since you were a child, before you even knew you were a chosen one. So what in their rabbit-ass mind makes them think they're going to get you now that you know you're a chosen one? See, this is the level of ego and insanity of these people. And you know who had the biggest ego of all, right? I'm going to put my throne above the stars of God. No, you're not, bitch. You're going to be casted down into hell. Just alike the narcissist and all these people, they will be cast down into hell as well. But this is Satan's kingdom. So while we sitting here suffering and going through everything we give out that's good, we get in wickedness in return. The Most High speaks about that. Every time they gave out good, the world gave them wickedness because Satan runs this world. But every wicked thing you done, you got rewarded for on earth. So in the afterlife, there is no reward for you. You have already been compensated for what you have done. And everything you have done has been wicked. So the enemy took care of you while you was down here. But when the Lord and the Most High says your time is up on this earth, when you go down to hell, there ain't going to be no party and no rock concerts down there. There's going to be straight suffering and pain. It's going to be straight suffering and pain. But they still got this misconception that, oh, it's going to be the party to end all parties in hell. Whatever the enemy got to say to get your dumb ass to believe it, so that when you go down there, those gates of hell do not open for anybody to get out. You stay down there. But by then, you can't warn nobody else on earth, warn my kids that this is a bad place. No, because the narcissist made sure that their kids was just as evil as they are. They can all go to hell together. They can all, mama, daughter, son, grandson, whoever, they can all sit there and twerk their ass in the fire and burn for an eternity. Because that's what they deserve. You're right, Andre. There's no party in hell. It's fire and there's nowhere to run. But you see, the devil will sell them a bill of goods. That's why they just decided to go up against the chosen one. But they don't realize they're going to get that wig pulled back. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Hit the thumbs up if you enjoy Chosen One content. And if you can contribute, I'm working on paying the rent. Like I said, it's $60 a day. I was $20 short yesterday, but the landlord allowed me to pay what I had. So it's $60 a day. Thank you to Andrea for the donation. So if the Most High moves you to contribute and you can, please do. In the description, Cash App and PayPal are the most efficient ways. Cash App, $ Anthony Young, 1978. PayPal is at Intuitive Anthony, 1978. So whatever you can contribute, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, and there's a GoFundMe down below. I'm fighting stage 4 cancer. I have another appointment on the 15th. So if you could share that GoFundMe on your social media, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, that would be appreciated, guys, because stage 4 cancer, worrying about rent every day. Sometimes I don't even want to go to my cancer appointment, because if I go to my cancer appointment and get that chemo, when I come home, I might not have a place to stay. And as you know, chemo makes you really, really sick. So I really got to start doing that again. So anything that comes in, I'm taking it straight to the landlord. That way there's one less thing to worry about. I appreciate you guys. See, there's an overload. There's an overabundance of fake people. And depending on your environment, like a lot of us are in those areas where motherfuckers are like crabs in a barrel. They don't want you to get out and become somebody, because they got 3 generations of ain't shit motherfuckers who sit around and talk about everybody else. Oh, she's, that's that old lady. Well, she about 100 fucking years old and still talk about people. So when she dies, she going to hell too. She going to hell too. Because that's old evil. If you know how they say the good die young? You learn your lesson. God realizes that you don't need to be here for 1,000 years. I'm going to go ahead and call you home. Because we sitting out here thinking death is a bad thing. That maybe death is completely the opposite. We think death is a bad thing down here because we're selfish. From the time we are born, we need our mother, we need milk, we need this, we need. So the narcissists just amplified that on a bigger biblical scale, which is going to get them the biblical wrath that they deserve. So I can literally, like in this location where I'm at, it depends, it can be any location. Well, I'm at the hotel. So when I walk out the door to take my dogs out to go potty or whatever they got to do, immediately some guys, can I play with your dogs? No, my dogs are not friendly. What I mean is, I'm not fucking friendly. But I literally took 2 steps out my front door, and this person is in my, well, they were actually across over there. But they immediately saw me. Can I come and pet your dogs? No, my dogs ain't friendly. No, I'm not fucking friendly. That week, that person that stayed here got the police called on them 3 times. Some dude actually ran up to his door with a fucking gun that was gonna kill him. Because I guess he was robbing people and doing whatever stupid motherfuckers do. Which means that he immediately saw me, because the demon inside of him said, there's a chosen one. See if you can get in their life. That's how much of a bullseye we have on our backs as chosen ones. You see what I'm saying? Because the narcissist has already failed the mission. They just have a certain window of time before that judgment comes in, and they go from bad to worse to mentally insane to losing their finances, because they was banking on your life being over so they could collect on your insurance policy. That's what they're doing. Because a lot of these lazy, two-faced dogs don't work. They don't do anything. If anything, they come into a situation to take away the peace, the joy, and the camaraderie between all the people there. They are nothing but a fucking plague. Pardon my language. That's what they are. They're rabid dogs. So they were counting on all of this. But the more you keep talking and explaining yourself, time is running out for them. And when that judgment comes, that same demon that they allow to possess them is going to start making them go insane. They're going to start saying shit and not realizing that they letting their mask slip. And these other people who thought you were the problem before are gonna start realizing something ain't right with this bitch. Something ain't right with this nigga. Something ain't right with these people. And the more they keep watching, they're gonna start listening to what you got to say. Now they may never give you credit, because they don't want the narcissist to know that what you're saying is making a lot of fucking sense. But people can change within themselves. And it's not our place to get recognized and get put up on a pedestal for telling the truth. This is the truth that the Most High has given us. So if we can wake some of them people up and get them off that pathway straight to hell, we've done our job. Let God have the praise. Let the Most High have the praise. He can have all of that praise. Because the same way people love you, they will turn on you. But the Most High knows how to deal with all of that. It's our job to get the message out there, give them an example, show them the way. If they choose to stay in their wickedness, then they deserve what they get. Because they cannot stand in front of the Creator on Judgment Day and say that they didn't know. You're going to be like, yes, you did know, because my chosen one was there and told you. But once you made it clear that you had no intention of changing, my chosen one had to move on to new horizons, because they don't sit in the graveyard. We don't sit in the graveyard speaking to the dead. We go to where the living bodies are and try to wake them up. And most of these narcissists and the flying monkeys and all the fuckery and tomfoolery and the Jezebels and the hookers and hoes and pimps and sluts and all this other good stuff, you know the kind of people they hang out with, the unsavory types. All them people they hanging out with, they gonna all go to the same place together. But the Most High is gonna make an example out of the narcissist, so that all them other sluts and butts and all that other stuff can get an understanding of when you play with God, honey, you are playing with forces beyond your fucking control. But see, they don't believe in God. And they're mad at you because you have all the blessings of the Most High, and they got nothing but curses coming. They got nothing but misfortune coming. They got nothing but suffering coming. And they know that, because they know they're going to burn for what they did. Yes, God gave us the ability to understand good from evil, but they deliberately chose to go against the Most High. That's between them and their God. Because the same way the devil is sending people to come at you because the narcissist failed his or her job to get you unalived, he's going to start trying to send in randos. But these people ain't got a shot in hell of really getting into your life. Because if you were around family that chose to try to destroy you, you could give two shits about Heckle and Jekyll down the street. That's what it comes down to. And after dealing with so many rotten and sour people, we really just want to be left alone. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Mel? Appreciate you being here. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. So they're going to try to send people in. But you've already had enough of people. And you know that 90% of the people on this planet are walking sheep. That's why it's hard for us to find another chosen one in our area. There's only one of us, and our light has to shine out for all of that darkness. So when we remove ourselves, they know it's only a matter of time before they get that little at their door. But it ain't going to be anything. It's going to be situations, people they burned in the past, that's coming back to collect on that ass. The Most High enacting judgment and putting their ass through the gauntlet for the shit that they've done. Or it's literally going to be that demon coming to collect them souls. Because my niece literally told me that one night she woke up when they were staying out in the country, and there was a bunch of beings in the house that was in all black with red eyes. Come to find out that person that she was staying with was a narcissist too. So those demons that were coming in trying to get this narcissist to attack this or that person, it's gonna be the same demons that's gonna come in and pull that fucking wig off, snatch their ass back, and drag them to hell like the Lamia. But that's what they deserve. So we know that there's an overabundance of fake people out here. So we'd rather not deal with them, and we have every right to be. Because if your family don't love you and they can be evil and corrupted, Who cares about somebody out here in the streets? Now, I'd rather be left alone. Can I come say hey to the dogs? I'd rather you not. I don't give a fuck what you think about me. I don't care how you feel about me. I really don't care. There's worse things in the world than hurt feelings. And what you say really don't matter to me. It really don't. Why would I give a rat's ass about what a piece of dog shit think about me? Because the narcissist knows they ain't shit. They just surprised that you were able to be around them and try to see value in them when they know within their heart of hearts that they have no value. We just didn't know exactly how dark and how evil and how satanic these people are. But now that we are aware of it, we agree. You are dog shit. You are dog shit. Like Trixie said on the Players Club, you ain't shit and your babies ain't gonna be shit. But see, these are the kind of motherfuckers that be up in the projects and in all these areas and trailer parks and wherever, having an ass of babies, thinking that one of them babies gonna make them successful. But I'm sorry, no good fruit comes from a rotten tree. So the worst ones, the people who don't learn shit, go from man to man to man, or woman to woman to woman, got 9 babies, ain't got half a fucking brain. What the fuck do you need 9 babies for? The hell, the world really don't need you. So now you got 9 fucking babies, kids running around here causing all kind of trauma. And it just has to be said. You ain't shit and your babies ain't gonna be shit. You ever notice that with a narcissist? Whether it's a woman or a man is irrelevant. They got kids, they doing everything in their power to fuck them kids up. Because Satan is trying to feed his kingdom. And we come to feed the Lord's kingdom. So if somebody wants to hang out with us, now I'm cool. You go live your life and be happy or be miserable, be whatever you want to be. But that has no bearing on what we're doing here. And I don't need nobody to hang out with. Guys, don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. If you're not a member, please become a member by hitting the subscribe button. Once you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. It'll notify you when content comes available. And hit the thumbs up, guys. That don't cost anything. It just sends it up in the algorithms and lets the geeks with beaks in the YouTube office and at Google know to recommend it to others. And if you can contribute and the Most High moves you, it would be greatly appreciated. Down in the description, Cash App and PayPal are the most efficient ways. Cash App, $Anthony Young 1978. PayPal is at Intuitive Anthony 1978. Whether during the live or after the live, any contributions are appreciated. And all thanks and praises to the Most High. And there's a GoFundMe down there. If you could share that on your social media. That's also to help with the stage 4 terminal cancer that I'm currently fighting. And it helps with doctor's appointments, gas, and stuff like that, and other incidental things that go along with fighting this cancer that I have. But we're going to keep on moving. See, but you find out really fast that the darkest people want to engage. They want to engage with you. And they always trying to make you feel like y'all got a connection. Anybody that goes out of their way to come up and engage with you when you don't know this person, they're coming in with an objective. What's going on, Janet? Hey, Janet, I appreciate the message. Yeah. See, this is what it comes down to. When we sitting there, we constantly talking and communing with the Most High. He's either getting us to watch situations play out, or he's teaching and talking to us. Anybody who goes out of their way to engage with you and want to talk to you and you don't know this person, they're either sent from one or two places, from the heavenly realm or the earthly realm. And considering how many people are walking around here in darkness, you stand a pretty good chance of being more apprehensive. You know what I'm saying? When people come into your life, especially if they're trying to talk your head off and they want to make you feel like y'all two brothers from another mother, or y'all family who was separated at birth, they trying too hard to build a soul connection, a soul tie with you. You don't know these people. So out of all the people outside, or in that area, why are they trying so hard to become your best friend so fucking fast? Because they were sent in by someone. And 9 times out of 10, it's the enemy. So, chosen ones can be alone. See, and this is the difference. Narcissists, these rat bastards. Thank you, Linda. Thank you for the contribution. I appreciate you. Linda's a day one, too. I appreciate you, Linda. And thank you so much, Andrea, too. This is what it comes down to. See, the narcissist is always at this point where they don't care about the Most High. Because they feel like the Most High didn't give them the Brady Bunch life that they wanted. In my situation, my granddaddy told me that this certain person in our family was a piece of shit. Wouldn't even, F. McKeon, what's going on? Appreciate you. I ain't seen you in a while. Told us basically, this person's name in our house in Florida was like Voldemort. You don't say that name. You don't want to bring up that evil bitch. You don't want nothing to do with it. I never knew who this person was. I mean, I had heard about, there was somebody in the family that wasn't quite right. But you don't really know the extent of it because kids, they don't want you to know all of that. So one day, all of a sudden, somebody comes up, you want to come stay with me? Came down to Florida, you want to come stay with me? Fuck no. Because I could tell that they were trying too fucking hard. And if I don't know you, bitch, why the fuck are you coming all the way from South Carolina trying to be friends with me? Trying to be cool with me? I knew this was a setup. My granddaddy, before he passed away, I wrote him a letter and I was like, I wanted to talk to him because I knew he was getting on in years. He was like, I can't even talk to him because I know what he had to go through. My granddaddy went to his death, to his grave. Too sad to talk to me because he knows I went through hell with the narcissist that I experienced up here. But you know what though? God takes evil and makes it good. So look what's happening now. They thought they was going to destroy me. No, I learned a lot of information. And now I'm sharing that information with everybody who will listen. Everybody who will listen. See, God can take wickedness and make something good out of it. The narcissist is so adamant about getting so many people to like them that they're not worried about the one being that needs to like them. That's because they always focused on the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? They always focused on something they shouldn't be paying attention to. Even in that situation, instead of focusing on the Most High, instead of worrying about what Shantae and Keisha and Jill and all these other losing people are going to do, they're not focused on what they need to be focused on. And by the time they find out that they have been focusing on the wrong shit, it is entirely too late. That ass is going to be twerking in the fire forever and ever and ever and ever. Yep, forever, ever. That's what they're going to get. And they deserve it. They deserve it. They truly deserve what they get. Like my granddaddy literally could not even talk to me because he knew what kind of hell I went through because my granddaddy himself knew that she was evil. That's why the rest of the family went to go live in Florida and left that dog ass up here. And well, of course, they give birth to more evil creatures and stuff like that because you know a monster gives birth to little baby monsters. You know what I'm saying? So once you realize that these people ain't about shit, they ain't gonna ever be shit, their babies ain't gonna be shit, you remove yourself away from them. Because that's what the Most High needs. Because see, the Most High doesn't want to come in there with the thunderbolt of Zeus or the thunderbolt and clear the carnage that has been in that area, but he needs you to get out the way. He needs the chosen one to get out the way so that when he comes in, he can roll that ball like you're bowling and get a complete strike and knock all them wicked motherfuckers down. Like the story of, Port Royal. He sent a priest there to trail them pirates to straighten up because Pirates of the Caribbean is actually where they docked at is a real place. It was a real place in Jamaica. Port Royal. That's where the wickedest city on earth. God sent a minister there to preach to these people about their wickedness. They didn't want to hear it. God sank the whole damn island. All the treasure, all the stolen booty and shit that they found, all that shit that they stole from off them other ships, sank the whole island. And you know the only person who survived it was the missionary man he sent in there to try to clean the place up. Yeah. That's the same concept with the narcissist. So the narcissists, they flying monkeys, they minions, they losers, and all that other shit. All of them who engage in wickedness together are all gonna get their ass handed to them. But because the narcissist made a spiritual contract with the enemy to go after God's chosen one, God is gonna use them to be an example for all them other ones. But you know what they say, a hard head make a soft ass every time. They ain't gonna learn shit. Is that a fly? Ooh, that fly's aggressive. Anyway, that fly was like, what you say about me? Anyway, this is what it comes down to. See, because the narcissists always think they know better. They smarter than the average bear when they actually 10 kinds of stupid. That's exactly what they are. 10 kinds of stupid. But if you ask them, they're the smartest thing in the world. They're not. They're not. They're just more manipulative than anybody else in the world. See, they have intellect and knowledge, but they use it for wickedness. So, how stupid do you have to be to go up against the Creator, the one who made you, the one who made everything? God can smite you and crush their ass at any given time. But He's going to take that wickedness and use it for good, to be a warning sign to all them other ones out there playing around with people and don't realize that the Most High is with some people. I don't understand why He ain't dead yet. Because I came here for you, bitch. You. That's why I'm not dead yet. Because more than likely when Lamont passed away, then his mama, then his stepdaddy, those are the people I cared about. I don't give a fuck about them people they supposed to be family. Fuck them hoes. Fuck them with a sick dick. So, I didn't have no purpose of being here, but me and the Most High have something we got to finish. And that's why I'm still here. But they don't understand why you ain't down yet, why you ain't done yet. Cheesy chest. I don't have time for that. That's troll shit. Anyway, this is what I'm talking about. See, that right there is foolishness. They want to come in and create dissension. That's all. You ever been in a chat room and they come in and say some shit that got nothing to do with nothing? They don't want people getting better. They want to come in and cause issues. And just like Cheesy, whatever the fuck his name was, probably smell like damn cheese because they don't wash and stink. I'm too hard to wash. I'm too hard to smell good. I'm too hard to eat good. Walking around with man titties and shit like that. Ain't nobody got time for that. This is what they are. This is truly what they are. Get rid of this. I don't have time for foolishness. I don't have time for it. And you see how they keep coming back? That's what they do. They want to create dissension. And see, narcissists love people's attention and adoration. Chosen ones, see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? You see, blinded by the truth. Could you do me a favor and get rid of Cheesy Chaz so that he can go wash and do something with himself? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. These trolls, I don't have time for losers. You know what I mean? All right. Sometimes, like I said it on TikTok, sometimes, guys, you got to be demagnetized so them creepy bitches just slide right off. Because we have this light and this energy, and they love to try to pull up. And when somebody don't want to engage with you and they keep going like this, they're trying to get a reaction because they are hopeless. And if they could get you as a celebrity, a spiritual celebrity, to acknowledge their presence, then they feel like they somebody. But I don't give bitches that kind of attention. I really don't. I really don't. Fuck them. Fuck them up against the wall with handcuffs. I ain't got time for that. You see what I'm saying? So everybody that wants your light don't deserve it. So the narcissists will use all of these other people because they care about what those people think. Chosen ones, we like to be left the hell alone because we have learned our lesson by dealing with people. You see what I'm saying? So as we can sit, like me, I got my little puppies. This is my little baby bump right here and Sapphire right over there. These are my babies. I can sit here, watch TV, laugh, be watching something on Netflix and sitting here having a conversation. And they're like, who is he talking to? I'm talking to the Most High. That's my best friend. I don't give a damn about it. But see, the narcissists, what they do is when they create that smear campaign, they're trying to get other people to see you the way they see you. But what they don't realize is that you don't give a fuck about them or them other people. Because birds of a feather flock together. And if that narcissist is a piece of shit, which they are, why in the fuck would you care about what people that hang around them are? Because if the narcissist is a piece of shit, all of them niggas and bitches and everybody else that's over there, whether they white, black, blue, green, or brown, they all losers too. Because they love to hang out with each other. You see what I'm saying? That's what they don't understand about us. I'm going to go and tell everybody this. I don't give a fuck what you tell them. Because anybody talking to you, I don't want in my life and in my company and my employee anyway. But see, that's where they don't get it. You see what I'm saying? Which makes them have to re-study you. But they can't restudy you because they don't have access. So they're going to try to send in Heckle and Jekyll. Well, didn't I know you in high school? We didn't talk then. I didn't talk to your ass in high school. I didn't talk to you in middle school. I didn't talk to your busted ass in elementary school. So why the fuck would I want to talk to you now? Because that narcissist is trying to send them in. Because the narcissist can't ruin anything if they don't know what's going on in your life. But you know that any people that's around the narcissist are wicked just like them. You see what I'm saying? They're wicked just like them. So this is the dilemma that the narcissists have. Because they can't ruin anything. They can't show up in your presence because they ain't going to get the time of day. They ain't going to get past your door frame. And anybody hanging out with them, you immediately question them, because if your own family can be dog shit, anybody in the street can very well be that way too. And if somebody's going out of their way to try to meet you when you have done nothing to engage in conversation with them and you don't even know them, somebody's moving them. It's either the heavenly realm or the hellish realm. And since we are number one on Satan's list, that's why he sent the narcissist at us to start with. We get a good chance. We get a good idea of what entity is sending them. Can I pet your dogs? Nah, I'm cool. Nah, they're not friendly, and neither am I. And that week, I seen the police come 3 times, and he almost got murdered out here. So what made him fucking think he could talk to me? Because the demon walking with him wanted to engage with me. So this is what I need you guys to be mindful of. You see what I'm saying? Just be mindful of that. Just because that narcissist ain't got to you, he will use people from the church and anywhere that he has a foothold to come at you. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Hit the subscribe button, and when you do, hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified when more content comes up, so that when I go live like this, you'll get a notice to your phone. That way, if you have time, you can come. And I would love for you to be here and enjoying the conversations. I appreciate all y'all being here. If you can, hit the thumbs up in the video, guys. It doesn't cost anything, and it sends it lets YouTube know to recommend it to more people. So if you can hit that thumbs up, it'd be greatly appreciated. And if you can contribute, thank you, Andrea, thank you, Linda. And you can contribute to the channel down in the description. And the Most High moves you. Down in the description, the best ways are Cash App and PayPal. I'm working on paying my rent, so whatever I get today, I'm going to immediately after the live take it up to the office, because I went by the food pantry today, so me and the dogs got some food. Although my babies was sick this morning because they eating something at night, and when I wake up, they're getting sick. So I gave them some ham earlier, but they're sick, so I'm not going to let them eat that much because I got to get their little tummies right. But if the Most High moves you, whether during the live or after, and you can contribute, down in the description. Cash App and PayPal are the most efficient ways. Cash App is $ Anthony Young 1978. PayPal is at Intuitive Anthony 1978. There's a GoFundMe down below because I'm currently battling stage 4 cancer. So, you know, sometimes I don't want to go to my cancer appointment, especially when I got chemo, because I don't know if I'm going to have to rent, and I don't want to be put out while being sick on chemo. So if you can, share that on your social media, your Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, wherever. It gets that message out there, and I appreciate that, guys. See, the enemy still has us on his most wanted list. And since he can't send in family, and you don't identify the real one from a fake one, and the narcissist can't send in their flying monkeys, because you know anybody that hangs out with them is a piece of shit just like the narcissist. He will start trying to use random people. But we don't have a need for validation. We don't give a fuck what people think about us. I could care less. These people did not like me before. The only difference is now I'm making it well known that I don't like y'all asses neither. Fuck them. You see what I'm saying? Like, but see, they think that people is supposed to want to be around other people. No, we've been burned by people. People that were supposed to care about us. So if the enemy is sending people in your family at you, you know he's going to send strangers. So somebody coming up and, hey, how you doing? No. I'm feeling a little bombarded by your energy right now. I'm going to need you to back up because I don't know you like that. You see what I'm saying? Narcissism is basically, this is what it comes down to, Evan. A narcissist is someone who deliberately decided to go against God for whatever reason and allowed a demon to reside in them while they attack someone who still believes in God. So they are on assignment. They know they have a demon. They know they are self-destructive, and what they do is they try to impose themselves into the life of a chosen being that God sent here to cause nothing but calamities and keep you from being a success in this world, because your success as a chosen one is going to lessen Satan's kingdom. But they have actively started a campaign against God, and what they want to do is prove that they have the same ego as their father Satan. So they want to come into your life and destroy it, but they don't realize that they done stepped on the wrong damn person. So they are actually demonic people who are walking around with demons, and they are hell-bent on destroying you because you have a soul and you have the favor of God, and they hate God so much that they want to kill and destroy you so that nothing good comes for you. In every neighborhood, they are still sacrificing people who are supposed to be successful. He's going to go pro. He's going to play pro ball. And all of a sudden, he get killed at the club. The girl take her friends down to Mexico, and the friends got mad because she was able to pay for all them bitches' trips. And killed a girl in Mexico, came back and told her family she decided to stay down there until the footage came out where they beat the girl to death in Mexico because they were mad that she had the money to loan them to get to Mexico. What kind of bullshit is that? You see what I'm saying? That's what we're dealing with. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. How dare you loan me money? How dare you have the money to loan me instead of saying thank you for the blessing? They mad at you because you have the ability to help them. You can't fix that type of crazy. A lot of Christians today, you are absolutely right. Because see, those are spiritual narcissists. Oh, you ain't supposed to be talking like this. You can't even see the item in the store because you're too busy trying to find problems with the fucking glass. That's what those Christians do. You cursing and stuff like that. Bitch, do you realize there's people out here losing their life? Everybody ain't smiling and clapping like a hopeless jackass like some Joel Osteen shit. This is real life out here. People are dying for this. But see, those are the spiritual narcissists. And you know why they say, always preaching in church, forgive, forgive, forgive. Because they know that they narcissists sitting up in there. They want you to forgive so that that narcissist can continue to eat. Because a lot of those people in those churches are narcissists. They like attention. Oh, they want you to give to the collection plate. But when you need help with a bill, they tell you to pray about it. Well, bitch, when you need help with a building fund, you pray about it. But they walk around with all these cars and alligator shoes and shit like that. You know them same shoes they used to wear, them pimped out preachers, they used to wear them alligator shoes. You know they used to take black people's skin and make nigger shoes out of them, right? Oh, and the chosen ones in the Bible, they don't want to tell you who that is. Who has been under, I know your pain and tribulations. They don't want to tell you that's us because they want you to be down. Because there's no need for church if you're happy, right? They want to make sure they keep you miserable, so they tell you to go back and forgive that aunt who almost half killed you. Who tried to kill you? That grandmama who beat you so bad that you almost died. Forgive them. Fuck that. Even God threw Satan out of heaven. So if you know this person ain't no good for you, there's no need for you to have them in your life. Oh, well, that's fine then. Okay, well, then you can go ahead and go somewhere else. Have a good one, Ethan. It don't matter. It don't matter. That's your opinion. You have every right to that opinion. You have every right to that opinion. But what the opinions of somebody else, it doesn't matter to me. That doesn't matter to me. See, what he did was he tried to talk shit about the chosen ones and Christianity at the same time. They know they are their father, the devil. You see how he took the chosen one content and immediately tied it to Christian stuff? That's because they're angry with God. They're angry with God. And because you represent God, they're angry with you too. That's what it comes down to. But if you don't agree with the content, why the fuck are you even here? See, that's the kind of stuff we talk about, people. You see what I'm saying? But what he says doesn't bother me because I don't know Evan from a pile of dog shit. And 9 times out of 10, by the way he's talking, he's probably a pile of dog shit too. It doesn't matter. But I know that I ain't gonna lose no sleep tonight thinking about him. That's what is annoying the narcissists about us. They used to think that they had so much power and that they could say stuff. What's going on? What's going on? I appreciate you being here. I ain't seen you in a while. Masood, I think I want to say that's right, but I hope it's I hope I'm close. That's what it is. The narcissist wants you to. They want to feel like you hold them to a highest, like they're God to you. They're just a piece of shit in human form. That's all they are. And they want to create and cast and create misery everywhere they go. That's all they want to do. Michael, I'm doing good today. I'm doing good. Getting some content out there. Trying to get people to like, comment, and subscribe, thumbs up, and contribute to the channel if they can in the description. That's all it is. And just trying to wake people up. See, because you're still wanted by the enemy. So you see how this person came into the chat room that was here and immediately tried to talk down about Christianity and chosen ones? That's because we represent the light of God, and they don't like that. They don't like that. The Most High, they do not like that. So nobody even mentioned Christians until he did, until Evan did. But he immediately tried to cast down Christianity and chosen ones in the same breath. Because these losers are mad with God, and they mad because you represent God. That sounds like a personal problem they got to deal with. But I would like to know what person they're gonna be able to run to when they have to stand in front of that throne day on the Most High, for the Most High. Ain't no man, woman, or child down here gonna be able to save them from the ass whooping they got coming. It sounds like they're in a tough situation. Yeah, I have them flying around a lot. Yeah, I do. Because I hope it's protection. But guys, don't subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Hit the thumbs up on the content, guys. And if you can contribute in the Most High moves you, please do. Cash App and PayPal are the most efficient ways. Cash App is $ Anthony Young 1978. PayPal is @IntuitiveAnthony. Like I said, when I get done with the live, I'm taking everything that comes in and I'm taking it to the office so that me and the puppies have a place to stay tonight. I thank you for those who have contributed. And if the Most High moves you, please contribute. It's in the description, guys. Whether during the live or after, it's appreciated, guys. There's a GoFundMe down there. Please share that on your social media, guys, because I'm currently fighting through stage 4 cancer. And when I pay and try to, get ahead of this rent and stuff like that, I feel better about going to my chemo appointments because I know when I get home and I'm feeling sick from the chemo, I can lay down and not have to worry about having to get up and run and try to find money while deathly ill because of the chemo. So I appreciate that, guys. This is the last topic I'm going to bring up, and then I'm going to end it so you guys can go out there and have yourselves a good afternoon. See, every person with demons wants to get near you. And because you are such a hot commodity and the enemy has not been able to break you, because the enemy has not been able to break you, he's going to send in everybody. So you know that saying when you say something, damn, that person looks good, or that person, or damn, she's sexy, or damn, she got that shit going on, or damn, he got that going on. Everything that look good to you ain't always good for you. We have to be extra careful about that at this time, because the enemy has a lot of people under his control, and everybody ain't ugly and all fucked up like the gargoyle, like that narcissist is. There are some pretty attractive people. But what you got to remember is that what looks good to you ain't always good for you. You see what I'm saying? So when somebody comes up to you in your face and is trying really, really hard to get to know you, and they coming off super friendly, almost syrupy sweet, they're coming in with objectives. And a lot of times, because we are so mighty and strong in the spiritual realm, these people may not even realize that a demon sent them in. But you have got to watch them. Personally, I don't want to meet no more new people. If it's not me interacting with people online in person, hey, how you doing? We ain't friends. Let's not do that. Because I would rather focus on, one, getting better and trying to fight off this cancer as long as I can. Get my legacy and stuff in order and take care of the business of the Most High. So people out there, hey, how you doing now? We ain't doing all that. We not friends. I ain't your cousin from another mother. None of that bullshit. And that's what the narcissist doesn't understand, because they need to feel validated by people. Because when people show them attention, they think they get their ego and their power from how other people see them. We could care less what other people think about us. So we have to be very, very careful about people who try very, very hard to get in our world. You see what I'm saying? We have to be very, very careful about that, because a lot of times these people don't even realize that they're being used by the enemy. Some of them do, but some of them don't. So I would just take it as a standard rule of thumb to tell them to give me 50 feet, get on before you get spit on. That kind of thing. Because everybody ain't going to be coming to you with good intentions. And because the enemy knows that you are right at the door of your blessing. You are right at the door where you're about to be rewarded for all the bull that you have endured by the narcissists, the flying monkeys, and all the minions and losers that hang out with them. You are going to be compensated for that. So he's going to send anything. He's going to throw all the pasta at the wall to see what sticks. So remember that if it don't look good, if it looks good to you, it may not be good for you. Because they will say or do anything to get next to us. Because they know, the narcissist knows they're going down. They going down. They know that nothing good is coming for them. The only thing coming for them is the demon and the grave. But if they can attach themselves to you, they know you going up because you got the blessings of God. They constantly going down. So if they can throw that hook around you, you can pull them up for a little while before you realize they ain't shit and toss them off the side. Like everybody else does, like their own parents do, like the world does. They know that they can get a little further with you, but if you're left to their own resources, they going down and they ain't getting back up. And you know they love misery loves company, so they want to have somebody else they can drag down with them. They want to have somebody they can infect with their negativity. You know what I'm saying? They want somebody they can infect with their negativity. Don't let it be you. Don't let it be you. Because misery loves company. Well, let them be company with the other narcissists that they hang out with until them demons come up on earth and drag them to hell like the Lamia dragged that girl ass down them damn stairs and beat her senseless. They know what's coming for them. And because you know who you are now, they can't get in at you. So it's only a matter of time before that demon slowly turns that knowledge they had into insanity and comes and rips their soul from their body so that they can be tortured forevermore in hell. And that's exactly what they deserve. All right, guys, this has been my live. I appreciate Linda and Andrea. If you want to contribute to the channel after the live is over and the Most High moves you, I appreciate it, guys. In the description, Cash App and PayPal. It was on the screen. Cash App, $Anthony Young 1978. PayPal at Intuitive Anthony 1978. And don't forget to share the GoFundMe information if you have the time on any of your social medias, guys. That would be greatly a great blessing and will help out with the stage 4 cancer that I'm fighting. But until I talk to you again, guys, y'all go out there and have yourselves a good time. Enjoy being around the people you love. And don't allow everybody to have a seat at your table, because everybody ain't of God. The human chips that they're using now, I haven't heard about it, but we are right at the door of the New World Order. And even the Bible spoke about the last Trump. Trump was going to get in one more time. And then after this, go online and see when they asked Alexa, when is America going to end? Check that out, Anthony. Check that out. That should give you something to chew on. There's people who asked America, asked Alexa, when is America going to end? And ask her what the new name of America is going to be. That's going to fry your brain too. But guys, until I talk to you again, guys, if you like it, I love it. But these narcs out here, cold-blooded, y'all. Have a good night. Be safe, guys, and enjoy the people you with. Talk to you later. Peace.